Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nisi. I'm a spiritual reader from out of Atlanta, Georgia. And yes, you guys see the picture. That is Stefon Diggs. And he is a football player, NFL player from the New England Patriot. But he was in the news not too long ago about a dispute with his chef. Okay, so he's been charged with what, strangulation and choking. Wow. So what I'm about to do is do a reading on that situation with what happened with him and the chef, and after that, I'm going to look into his relationship with Cardi B. Okay, so before I do, this reading is for entertainment purpose only, or can I say this reading and video is for entertainment purpose only. To you guys who don't know, this is for entertainment and alleged. All right, so I don't know these people. Just understand, it is for entertainment. All right, let me get into it. Y'all have to stress that, I have to. So let's see. Let's get into the energy of what happened between Stefon Diggs and his chef. So let me get into that energy. Spirit, what happened between Stefon Diggs and his personal chef? This reading may be a little longer because I'm gonna try to do a quick reading on Cardi B and Stefon Diggs. So, okay. Um. So what I'm gonna start off with the three cards. Check out the Temperance upright. I have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Then I have the King of Cups in reverse. All right. So the Temperance talk about harmony. It can talk about someone who's just feeling finding a purpose and finding the meaning. So it's always about balancing, but bringing in harmony. So if somebody's trying to balance out, this could talk about a person trying to balance out their situationships. That can definitely be that. Also, I have the Ace of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Swords represents confusion, chaos, and looking for clarity and cloudy judgment. And then I have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Now this talk about a person who can be very manipulative. They can be so manipulative, they can be controlling with it. This is what can be very dangerous, especially as a male. So right now I'm looking at the energy of Stefon Diggs. He's a very manipulative man. The reason why I say that is because of how many baby mamas he has. And that's the thing. Yes, the Emperor do represent fatherhood because he is a father. And to talk about a person who wants to have, authority and stability. But then that stability can deal with the 5 of Wands, bringing a lot of chaos, a lot of fights, a lot of arguments. And then it just can be with not only just him, it can be with the women that he's dealing with. So he is the issue. He is definitely the issue. Okay. I do get the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups talk about fantasy, opportunities. This can also talk about illusions. Wishful thinking. Somebody living in the fantasy world. But the fantasy world can end up being the 8 of Swords upright, which is can be a person who feel like they're being trapped mentally. But like I say, King of Cups is a manipulative person. Next, I have the Ace of Wands upright, the Chariot upright, and the the Knight of Swords upright. The Ace of Wands talk about a person who, the magic stick. Slingling diggling, okay? That's what that really for. But the person who had really the urge to always creating, okay? But this also can talk about new opportunities, okay? There's an inspiration of a new opportunity. The Chariot is a person who have to make movements. It talk about willpower, being determined, because same thing with the Knight of Swords. A person who always being determined is who have ambition and taking actions. I feel like the whole thing is that with these two, with the chef and Stefon Diggs, there was a lot of arguments that led up to what happened. Now I'm gonna give you my intro after the end of this video, okay? Sure. All right. We have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. This is meaning not able to balance out the priorities. This is disorganized. Things is, lack of balance, being overwhelmed. Also, I have the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles talk about family wealth, financial security, long-term success. Then I have the 2 of Swords upright. 2 of Swords represents difficult decisions and weighing the options and having some type of avoidance. Now, this could be stuck in between a situation and that's dealing with your wealth, your family wealth, your foundation. Because with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, this is not, you're not prioritizing. I feel like with Stefon Diggs, he's making a lot of mistakes now. Definitely is, and that can cause issue with your wealth. Next, I have the Justice in reverse. Ooh, child. Somebody going head on to court, baby. Possibility going into court. Possibility looking into some type of punishment. And we got that. With that punishment, you're looking to the 9 of Swords upright. That person is worried. That person is doggone worried, baby. As he should be. And it's going to cause him to be depressed. He ain't going to be able to sleep. He gonna feel hopeless because the Queen of Swords in reverse is coming after that behind, honey. Now, I'm gonna say this. And let me give you the end of my day. I have the Sun card upright. This talk about positivity, staying positive, okay, into the situation. And this could be also showing the Sun card can represent more just trying to find happiness, okay? Or it can just mean happiness. All right, let me just go ahead and be honest. What I see in this situation is that I do feel like he played with this person's feelings, which is this Queen of Swords that is the chef. And baby, she is bitter. Okay? I mean, the whole thing is they went into a chaos over the situation of it could have something to do with money. It could be something to do with him playing with her emotions. And I feel like they got into a huge dispute. And I felt that this giving me I feel like she kind of, no offense, and I'm no fan of a domestic violence dispute, okay? Women can be abusive too. Now, I do believe that she threw the first hit, and I felt like he was trying to restrain her from hitting him. Now, was he wrong for putting his hands on this woman's neck? I do not believe that he strangled her, but I do see him being manipulated. He started a lot of situations that led up to this. Do he deserve to get his hands put on him? No. Do she deserve to be do he deserve to put his hands on her? No. So my whole thing is, I feel that he played in this woman's face and she called him out on it, which I guarantee you some words was exchanged. And I felt that with him being a CHEC, he looked like he come off with a slick mouth. And it doesn't make it right. And so she went to start possibly attacking. Because I don't see him attacking her. Really, I just see him being manipulated. Starting some things. Starting the chaos. But then she came in, I feel like that he was trying to restrain her. And up north, in the northern states, I don't see this happen with, what is his name, Jonathan Myers. It doesn't matter. Let them hit you, okay? You will automatically look at as a big, tall man with muscles, and you should never put your hands on a woman. That's how they looking at it. You will still be somewhere charged, okay? That's why I end up with the justice in reverse. But I do remain, there's going to be some positivity to come out of this. Maybe some truth will come out of it in somewhat. But I do feel like either way, both parties, I'm going to say they're wrong. But he worrying about his foundation. He definitely is, because he's the one with the money. But I do hate the fact that he's got all these situations that coming around him, because he's not, too many issues, my brother. Too many issues. Okay? I don't know what else to say after this. This is just my opinion now. I do feel like he's the problem though, because he played with that woman's emotions. But I still feel that she shouldn't, she coming after him, but I feel like her crash out was kind of, violent. Not violent, I'm sorry. But I can understand the crash out. I understand. But it's still wrong. Okay? So this is a reading for Stefon Diggs. And, oh Lord, I'm supposed to read on Cardi B. But this reading is going to be a little long. So let's see real quick. I was just about to hang. Well, I'm gonna end that reading though. So let's see. How do Cardi B? Well, let's see. How do Cardi B and Stefon Diggs feels about this situation? Spirit. How do they feel about the situation? Cardi B and Stefon Diggs. I'm just gonna probably do a fast reading on this, but we'll see. But I can tell y'all right now, he was talking. He was probably being cocky with the mouth, and baby, she handed it all to him. That's what I'm seeing. Which, wow, I don't feel no woman shouldn't put her hands on no man, and no man should put his hands on a woman. Okay, period. I don't like the violence, but I do feel like he was trying to restrain her. But he didn't have to put his hand around her throat. That's all I'm going to say. But he's worried, though. He's definitely worried. I think he's super worried. So let's see how Cardi B and Stefon Diggs, how they feel about the situation. Try to give a 3-card reading real quick, because I know a lot of people read up on this already. Okay. Okay. All right. So, do a little quick reading. I got the Queen of Wands upright. I have the Star card upright, and then I have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Is that the 8 of Cups in reverse? Yes, 8 of Cups in reverse. At the end of my deck, I have the Hermit upright. Okay. So this giving me Cardi B. She's really a career focused woman. She's really she's confident. I feel like she's gonna actually stand beside him. This is the Star card. That's what I got. That this is how having hope. She's probably gonna try to help him. Try to, you know, show the comfort. I think she's really gonna help him. I also feel like she was thinking about walking away, or they both were trying to walk away or in a connection, but this is the 8 of Cups in reverse. So it's talking about trying it for one more time. This is like not walking away, and they're gonna make a commitment. A commitment. Now, what I'm going to see is that they're going to, I feel like Cardi is going to stand by him and work with him. I'll try to make this reading a little faster because I know other readers have done it. I feel like she's going to stand by him, period. I feel like with the Hermit, it's just telling me what, this is letting me know there's going to be more information coming out, and I think they're going to be doing a lot of researching. They're going to try to prove that this was property in self-defense, possibility. So, hey, she's going to stick by him, honey. Definitely going to do that. So, that's the reading for Stefon Diggs. Because I feel like that I understand, you know, he played with her emotions and everything. He ain't totally innocent in the situation. There's more to the story. Yeah, definitely is. Yeah. Please, you guys, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to hit the like, and don't be afraid to subscribe to my channel. Until then, have a wonderful, blessed day and night.